It's Sunday, August 19th, 2012. It's the Premiership. It's Manchester City versus Southampton at the home of the champions at the Etihad. So Manchester City start with the defence of their crown with a home game. I can't see them. Well, I don't think there'll be any difference this coming May to what there was in May of this year. Everybody, in my opinion, is playing for second place. Chelsea might be knocking on the door. I watched them earlier, wasn't that impressed with them. I think they're going to miss Drogba. Torres was, as usual, inconsistent self. I mean, he's unplayable, and then you wouldn't know he's on the pitch today, really. Got some good players, Chelsea, and they've got some good new signings, but it might take a little while for them to bed in. Manchester City are fast becoming the Barcelona of world football. Rodwell makes his debut for City today. Good player, Jack Rodwell. No surprising that City have signed him. The only thing I would say, he's a bit injury prone. The only other thing that might make this season a little bit more interesting is Manchester United have got Van Persie. Manchester United without Van Persie wouldn't have been in the top three, I don't think. They rely too much on Rooney. Take Rooney out of the team, the rest of it was all pretty ordinary. Van Persie might make the difference. That might be something for Manchester City to worry about. But if you're saying to me now, in August, who's going to win it in May, my money's on City. I can't see anybody stopping City. And they will win today. They will beat Southampton today. So, the worthy champions, 7 minutes, one of their best players, Aguero, terrific player. You know, again, he's just something else, that boy. Tremendous acceleration. He's quite short, so he's low to the ground with the gravity. Running at speed. Gets tackled by Nathan Clyne, who was a target for Manchester United. Good player, Clyne. Crystal Palace, he won't struggle in the Premiership. Good tackle. Unfortunately, Aguero seems to sort of jar his knee. It wasn't a foul. Aguero's on a stretcher. I think he managed to walk off the pitch in the end rather gingerly. Balotelli was getting warmed up, but it was Zeko that came on. Southampton seemed to be sort of playing quite well, actually, for the first 11 minutes. And they cleared a penalty because there was a really rash challenge by Lescott. I think he got the ball, but the Southampton player ended up on his backside in the penalty area, and I've seen him given for less, so I don't really know whether it was a penalty or not. I don't know what Lescott was doing. They made a good start, Southampton. They're not overawed. Company, who's one of the best defenders, if not the best defender in the Premiership. I don't think it's a toss-up between, well, it's three, and I'm not going to separate the three. Company of City, John Terry, Chelsea, and Vidic of Manchester United. I don't know how Vidic is going to get on there. He's back because he had a horrendous knee injury, and I don't know whether he'll make a fully recovery. But all those three are equal as far as I'm concerned. They've all got strong points and weak points, but if you have got them in your team at centre-back, you've got a good chance of winning. Good possession by City. They're just stringing 10 and 12 passes around, and they're camped on the edge of the Saints' goal. Tevez gets fouled in the box, it's a penalty. Silva. Aguero's off the field injured, Balotelli's not playing. So Silva takes it. Soft penalty, absolute rubbish penalty. I'm so surprised at that. Easily saved by Davis. Shocking penalty. And I was quite surprised that Silva made such a pig's ear of it, to be honest. 19 minutes and City has turned the screw. Southampton are just chasing shadows now. The amount of possession City have is unbelievable. Southampton can't touch the ball. And that's what I'm saying. You know, it's not an exaggeration because they're starting to play like Barcelona. When they've got the ball, they keep possession. You can't get it off them. When they haven't got the ball, they hunt you down and make you play the ball and make it play the ball quickly so the opposition makes a mistake and they get the ball back. And that's exactly the way Barcelona have been playing for the past 4 or 5 years. And City are doing the same thing. It's early days, I accept that, and they're going to be playing some better teams than Southampton. But at the moment, they look incredible. Tevez has a shot saved by Davis. Saints free kick into the box, left hand side, it's cleared by Nasri, it's out for a corner. It comes up for a goal kick, and it must have been Southampton's first attack in about 20 minutes there. 39th minute now, Nasri finds Tevez, it's a great pass, in on goal. Slots it past Davis. It looked to me like he was offside, and I think I've seen it since, and he was just offside. But it's 1-0 to City, and that's Terry's 99th goal in English football. So half time it's 1-0 Man City, and to me it's total domination. You can argue till you're blue in the face about the goal being offside. You know, okay, it was just, possibly, depending on which way you look at it. I think it was offside by a fraction, probably about cigarette papers width offside. But City deserve it. They deserve the lead. It's 1-0 City. 48th minute, Nasri. He's just like a ballet dancer around the Saints' defence. It's a bit tight. He can't find his man. It's terrific skill. Great skill by him. It's all City again. Just wave after wave of attack. Lambert then comes on for Rodriguez. Now, Lambert's a very good footballer for Southampton. Works well in the leagues and he can score goals. He's a talented player. Southampton 58 minutes. Good play. Nice passing. The ball comes back to Lambert and he rifles it past Joe Hart and it's 1-1. And it's totally against the run of play, and that's their first goal in Premiership football for 7 years. Foxing gets booked for Southampton, 68th minute, against all the odds. 67th minute, Saints break, City play a sloppy ball, and Southampton break. It ends up on the edge of the City box, and City got players back now, but not enough. Stephen Davis sides-foot it, 2-1 to Southampton. I can't believe what I'm seeing. And I don't think Joe Hart can either, because I think he's only touched the ball twice, and both times he's picked it out of his net. No team has lost on the opening day as defending champions since 1989 when Arsenal got thrashed 4-1 at Old Trafford by Man United. That's the last time defending champions lost in the opening day. And I can't really see it happening today, even though they're 2-1 down. A few minutes later, City equalised its corner, ping-pong ball in the box, and Zeko fires it home, 2-2. It's dreadful defending by Southampton and marking. The marking was all over the place. Defending was panicky. But I've got to say, Southampton's second half have put on a much better performance. Balotelli then hits the side net when he should have scored. City going for the win there. It's all out to the pump again for Southampton. 80th minute, cross in. Southampton don't have a clue how to deal with it. They sort of half clear it. Comes to Nasri unmarked edge of the box. Player visibility ain't going to miss from there. 3-2 Man City. And that's how it finished up. If you haven't watched the game, you think, oh, City got a bit lucky. 3-2 at home Southampton. But it was a very convincing performance by Man City. Okay, Southampton got the 2 goals. Maybe City on reflection should have defended those goals better. But to me, they look a different class at the moment. As I say, I haven't seen Man United yet. They play Everton tomorrow away. Arsenal have only drawn 0-0 with Sunderland at home. Chelsea beat Wigan 2-0 away, and to be honest, I wasn't that impressed with Chelsea, as I said earlier. And you know what? The football season could be all over by next weekend, because Manchester City play Liverpool, they've lost to West Brom, and it could be Liverpool played 2, lost 2. City won't lose 2 games or 3 games all season, you know, and I think by next weekend everybody could be even further behind, playing catch up behind them. I just cannot see anybody stopping Manchester City. Aguero, he's going to have a knee scan tomorrow to determine how bad damage his knee's done. Knee damage is, you know, can be a funny thing. I would not be surprised if he doesn't miss a couple of games. It's such a delicate part of the body, the knee. And if he's jarred it, like I think he's jarred it, I wouldn't be surprised if he's not missing for 2 or 3 games. The stats, well, shots, City had 20, Southampton had 9, 15 on target. They only missed a target 5 times. Saints had 6, so their ratio was pretty good, 75%. 7 corners for City, 3 for the Saints, 4 fouls for City, 6 for Southampton. Yellow cards, 1 City player booked, Nasri took his shirt off, I think. 2 for the Saints, red cards 0-0. It wasn't a dirty game. Southampton went there and tried to play football, and fair play to them. I mean, I think they got a bit outplayed today, but they've only lost 3-2. And you know, if they carry on with that spirit and that management team of Atkins, I think they might be all right. And I hope they stay up, because they've gone there and they could have just put 11 men behind the ball and try to get draw. But they've actually gone there and tried to play football. So fair play to Southampton. Credit to them. 46,190 in the crowd. Manchester City have got the 3 points.